Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge. Mahatma Gandhi, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mark Twain, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Martin Luther King Jr., I have a dream. Aristotle, happiness depends upon ourselves. Winston Churchill, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Nelson Mandela, it always seems impossible until it's done. Helen Keller, the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Abraham Lincoln, whatever you are, be a good one. Maya Angelou, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Oscar Wilde, be yourself, everyone else is already taken. Confucius, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Steve Jobs, your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. Leonardo da Vinci, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. William Shakespeare, to be or not to be, that is the question. Mother Teresa, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Friedrich Nietzsche, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. Ralph Waldo Emerson, do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Buddha, the mind is everything, what you think you become. Henry David Thoreau, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you have imagined. John Lennon, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Albert Einstein, imagination is more important than knowledge. Eleanor Roosevelt, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Pablo Picasso, every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up. J.K. Rowling, it is our choices, Harry, that show what we truly are, far more than our abilities. Vincent van Gogh, I dream my painting and I paint my dream. Thomas Edison, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. George Bernard Shaw, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. Walt Disney, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Socrates, an unexamined life is not worth living. Dalai Lama, happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your own actions. Jane Austen, there is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Marie Curie, nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Bruce Lee, the successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. C.S. Lewis, you are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Dr. Seuss, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Rumi, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love, it will not lead you astray. Stephen Hawking, however difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Oprah Winfrey, the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Ernest Hemingway, there is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility is being superior to your former self. Benjamin Franklin, tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn. Plato, the beginning is the most important part of the work. Mahatma Gandhi, The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And Frank, how wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Albert Schweitzer, success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful. Ralph Waldo Emerson, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Henry Ford, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Stephen King, get busy living or get busy dying. Maya Angelou, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Albert Camus, in the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me there lay an invincible summer. Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. J.R.R. Tolkien, not all those who wander are lost. Malcolm X, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Rosa Parks, I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. E. Cummings, it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Marilyn Monroe, imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Nelson Mandela, the greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Margaret Mead, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. Confucius, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Eleanor Roosevelt, do one thing every day that scares you. Steve Jobs, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Aesop, no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Voltaire, I disapprove of what you say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. Robert Frost, the best way out is always through. Rumi, what you seek is seeking you. Mother Teresa, spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Albert Hubbard, do not take life too seriously, you will never get out of it alive.